Okay, bueno. Hi, good afternoon. We're team number 1, and we're going to be talking about climate change for our PIA project. So let's get started.
Climate change is a problem that us humans are facing. It's not a new problem though. It has been happening for many years now and has just gotten more popular and worse. Therefore, more people hear about this problem.
What is climate change? Climate change is a change in the usual weather found in a place. This could be a change in how much rain a place usually gets in a year, or it could be a change in a place's usually temperature for a month or season.
Some examples of what causes it. Generating power, generating electricity and heat by burning fossils, fuels such as coal, oil, and natural gas cause a large chunk of global emissions. Manufacturing goods, manufacturing and industry produce emission mostly from burning fossil fuels to produce energy for making things like cement, iron, steel, electronics, plastic, clothes, and other goods. Cutting down forests. Cutting down forests to create farms or pastures or for other reasons cause emission science 3 when they are cut release the carbon they have been storing. Using transportation. Most cars, ships, and planes run on fossil fuels that makes transportation a major contribution of greenhouse gas, especially carbon dioxide emissions.
How does it affect us? Climate change can affect our health, ability to grow food, housing, safety, and work. Some people are already more vulnerable to climate impacts, such as people living in small islands, nations, and other developing countries.
Hypothesis for the solution. If we start being more conscious about our use of light, water, plastic, etc., we will live a healthy and long life. Things you can do to help. You can help by using less energy and water, walk, cycle, or take public transport. The more you know about air, the more you can help solve climate problems, reduce, recycle, and reuse. Here are some do's and don'ts for a better understanding. Use bicycle to go to work, school is a do's. Keep the faucet running while you brush your teeth is a don't. Throw away good clothes is a don't. Donate clothes is a do's, and plant trees is a do's also. Mm.
Results obtained. In many places, people have started to incorporate the solutions we previously mentioned, for example, Denmark. Biking is incredibly popular in this town, and it aims to have half of its people cycling to work or school this year. Helsinki, Finland. Leave in Leave it to Scandinavia to be the cleanest and happiest place in the world. Helsinki also makes it to this list because in Copenhagen and Amsterdam, the city makes it easy for its commuters to cycle through the city and use public transportation, which reduces air pollution. If more people in the world were to apply these type of things, we could have a healthy world.
Conclusions. In order to avoid drastic changes on our planet, we must begin to make changes to be able to maintain them for more years and avoid For example, droughts as well as showing of the poles, since this leads to the destruction of the flora and affect us all at once or another way.
I think it's urgent that we start being more conscious about our usage of things such as clothing, electricity, etc. If we keep going this way and doing the things we're doing today, I don't think we'll make it past 2030, I think.
I think that we need to change the way we treat the planet because we're causing something that is going to be so hard to change if we don't start now and start implementing ways to replace the gas, plastic, etc.
Climate change in our environment is something super important and necessary, since it is necessary to know all its causes and consequences in order to discover the why of things, since in this way we will discover why the climate changes so much, and why it affects its environments so much. That is why there is to know how to understand nature and its changes.
In my opinion, climate change is affecting us all. Its impact on the world has been increasing enormously, so much so that in the next 20 and 30 years, we may not have enough water and environmental conditions are going to be bad.
Climate change is very important because it will affect the planet, and I think that it's something that is taking very little or least not importance that should be taken science, and is something that affect us and future generation, and something it is within everyone's hands to help, such as saving energy, recycling, using the car less, consuming less processed food, but it's something that the people do not, and we should be aware of that.
Thank you for your, uh, thank you. Have a good day. This was team number 1.